Okay, here we are back in the campaign of Jutland. As you can see, the first battle squadron is here. We've got 32 ships there. They're heading east. We've got a couple of submarines here. Hopefully they can fit them out a little bit. Probably won't be able to, but you never know. Sorry, just checking on what I've got here. You're heading back for some reason. I don't think so. Give you new sailing orders. In fact, I think you come out here. Do a close area around here. Try and keep an eye on these. Yips. Not too far. Right, so they'll keep an eye on them with a bit of luck. We'll be able to see what they're doing. We'll probably stay around Scapa Flow. Actually, let's give you some new orders. They've been moving around a lot, so I'm gonna have to only give them so many orders, and then that's the end of it. So I'm gonna have to do this quite a lot. There we go. Okay, let's deselect them. That's it. That's better. So we've got a couple of, like I said, a couple of submarines here. So we might be able to bag something if the bad guys. Bag some of the bad guys. Going very slowly at the moment, aren't we? So let's speed that up a little bit. Still not going that fast, actually. Okay, so the British first battle squadron looks like they've got past our submarine line without losing anything, which is a real shame. Our submarines could be anywhere in this virtual area here, so it's not necessarily so, but just looking up here, the ISC's fleet has reported its location, so now if the British are listening, they may have picked up that message, so they could well think, that we're out and about, and there's our ships down here coming into view. So ISC's fleet, and our battle cruiser squadron, they're a lot faster. We've got a sustained speed of 22 knots, where our battle fleet can only do 17 knots. It doesn't say what the British can do. I'm hoping it's going to be less than 22 knots. I'm sure it's going to be. Hopefully. Anyway, I don't really want to get caught by them. I don't mind bringing them onto our battle fleet. But where is the British battle fleet? That is the thing. We got our Zeppelins up here. Got some more coming up. That's a submarine. Or a couple of submarines? No, one submarine actually. It's just guarding the Rosyth area, around this area. Just to see if anything comes out. I don't think there will. I've had loads of stuff around that area, and that's where the battle cruisers were. The British battle cruisers, as they should all be sunk now, apart from the ones that were with the Grand Fleet. There shouldn't be anything there, but you never know. You never know. I haven't got airship here, which is a bit of a stupid thing of mine. I should have put an airship up here because I can see better. Another thing I've got to say, this is actually night time. We're at night time if you look up here. It's 2 AM in the morning, and we've got almost 3 hours before it's sunrise. So yeah, let's just take that off pause. I just paused it so I could show you the fact that there. The IC fleet has reported its position, but we've got a few. Oh, they're just coming out. Every now and then I bring out these squadrons because their efficiency level will go down, and all the sailors get a bit lazy. So I have to keep bringing them out, making them do stuff. That's Wolf Group. What are you doing? Where's our... Alright. The mine layers. yeah, they've all been changed to mine layers. We could actually, while they're doing, yeah, that's the point. Why while they're up there, we could actually, what would be Hartlepool, Sunderland? Could mine Sunderland. Oh, I already have 133 mines already there. Okay, we've got 23 at Hartlepool. Anything at Whitby? Yeah, Whitby. 164. Oh, I have been busy. Can't get. I don't think I'd try there. I wonder if I could let. That's dodgy coming all the way up here. And they can only. Yeah, to lay mines up there. Be a nice idea if I could, but they can only do 12 knots. That is exceptionally slow. What can you do? 15. Oh, it's me pre-dreadnoughts. You've all repaired. By the looks of it. Yeah, you're all repaired. Yeah, they get damaged in some little exercise. We clashed with a few little destroyers, and one of my ships got damaged. It wasn't worth showing, so I didn't show it. This happens all the time. Yeah, the British have still got ships down here. No, these are new ships actually. They've been moved down here from elsewhere. I don't know where they came from. Might have come from the Grand Fleet. That was the idea of hopefully destroying everything around this area. And the British put some ships down here. I've got to send something more down here. So I might actually run the pre-dreadnought. No, maybe not. Just thinking, if the British Grand Fleet is about, then maybe that's a bit dodgy at the moment. It's something to think about later. But I want to hit this area, like I said before, up here, and hopefully we can catch some of the bad guys up here. Some of the British merchantmen. Or something like this. This is a bonus if we can grab these. British have actually changed direction. They're going southeast now. So they're heading towards us, sort of. Which is a good thing. But we still haven't found the Grand Fleet. I would expect some of the Grand Fleet to end up in Coventry, but whether it's based at Coventry or Scapa Flow, I don't know, because I think they changed, didn't they, in the war? After Jutland, I think they moved further south. Coventry. I can't remember now. Offhand, I don't remember when they moved. I know they did base themselves here for a while. That's because the Scapa Flow was unsafe. Had to bolster up the defences. We got our airships coming out here, quite a lot of them actually, maybe too many. Yeah, maybe too many, because I don't want these to all suddenly decide, oh, we've got to refuel and go away at the same time, which will leave me with no scouting force whatsoever. Yeah. So yeah, they have changed direction. Oh, wait a minute, changed direction again. East, northeast. Oh, so they're going all over the place. We need to give these new orders. I'll keep changing the orders. They're probably getting fed up with me. Make up your mind, they're saying. Make up your mind, sir. We've got to keep going. I need to give you new orders as well. Around Scapa Flow. I'll tell you what, no. Yeah, I was just going to say we'll come down this far, but I don't really want that at the moment. It's at night time. Once it's daylight comes along, we'll open up a search area so we can see a lot more. Okay, it's gone 6 in the morning. The British, they are heading northeast now, but they keep changing direction. They keep going southeast, and they've been slowly heading sort of in this direction. We are going northeast, as you can see. We're going to clash. That's for sure. We are going to clash. Where the Grand Fleet is, I haven't got a clue. Unless some of them was actually in with Scythe, and they've sailed, and they're going to meet around this area here. Or are they somewhere else? I don't, at the moment, when I first planned all this, decided on this attack north by the battle cruisers, that's them there. I didn't reckon on the British being out and about. Should have thought about it at the time, but I didn't reckon on it. They don't come out very often, not since they lost their battle cruisers. They do not come out very often. Are they... I keep wondering, did I sink Queen Elizabeth's? I don't know. I do not know what I sunk over those 3 nights when we clashed. I know I lost a few ships myself, but they lost a shitload. They're just going north. Why are you going north? About northeast? Really odd. They're not. It's not a random sweep of the North Sea, is it? It's not the direction they're going. Got all these. Yeah, you're down here. What if somehow Grand Fleets sailed out without me spotting them? Massive great fleet. It'd be pretty difficult to miss them completely, I'm sure. This is all sprung very early, that's what I'm worried about. None of me scouting forces are in place anywhere. They're in the right position as I wanted them. By the time we get up here, they'll be scouting up round here. And the idea was, once the British spot me, and sooner or later I expected them to, then have to come out from somewhere, wherever they're based. Obviously, that force is based at Crometry. Trap has been sprung a bit early, as far as I'm concerned. But who's trapping who? Who is trapping who? Alarm bells. The Grand Fleet. They were there all the time. Cannot take on the Grand Fleet. They're still too massive for us. We've got 98 ships there. So we are going to have to get out of here. First battle squadron's moving north. They're moving north as well. Let's put you up here somewhere. Be a bit careful, the Grand Fleet probably got aircraft. And you can shoot my Zeppelin down. Why don't you get there like that? Right, so we're going to have to return to base. So we return to base. Bit of an anticlimax. Right, let's click on you. Give you new sailing orders. I'm not going to return you to base straight away because I think we're a lot faster than you. Well, a Grand Fleet anyway, but we will come down to this. No, we won't. Probably the Grand Fleet is this side of those ships there. I'm going to let you head in this direction for a little while. So, still got all these guys there. Going to give you new orders, new soldiers. What's there? What a clue what you guys are doing, the British are up to. Settle now. Same for you, you're going to need new orders. Are you in the same direction as well? Right. You little shits, you can. Oh, I'll give you new orders as well. And then we're coming up here first. Go in the opposite direction to the others. Right. Well, I can always change the direction of these. Right, that's that. Let's close that down. Yeah. No, let's give you new orders while we're at it. Come straight up here. That's better. Right. Now some of you might be thinking, why the hell am I running? But like I just said, we are not strong enough to take on the Grand Fleet. That is not the idea. They've still got far more battleships than what we got. Yes, we have got a victory at the moment. One clash with the Grand Fleet and that'll be the end of it. Got to maintain the fleet in being. You can always come back to this later on. Don't like the idea of running, but we've got no choice. Got no choice. Let's start that up again. Yeah. The High Seas fleet is going to be slower than the Grand Fleet. Life me, I cannot remember their cruising speed. And I got a British campaign going as well. Can't remember. Yeah, it's just come up. The Royal Navy sees one of our cargo ships northwest of Zeebrugge. There's still forces down there in south, even though I cleared most of them out. So we'll definitely have to go down there and do some more damage to them. In the meantime, the Grand Fleet is moving quite rapidly, which is quite startling, really. And the first battle squadron is following. Shouldn't it be the other way around? At least I think so. I'm not sure. These are all it looks crowded, doesn't it? Airships. But my battle cruisers are there. I can't see them being in danger actually getting caught. Our battleships are around there, so they're almost back. So they haven't got far to go for the safe. In the meantime, we'll be able to keep an eye on these. The good thing is we'll be able to follow the Royal Navy ships, the Grand Fleet, hopefully, and find out where they actually go. Are they going to retire to? Something else has just come up. Limbic. Where the hell's that? I think it's somewhere up here, isn't it? Bergen. Yeah. Oh no, we did that. Okay. These by the Imperial German Navy forces. Oh right. Tit for tat. Okay. Cool. Yep. We're still alive. We've still got some forces around. Bergen, where's that? That's up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So you're around this area. That's what I wanted to do, to clear this area. That's what the old idea of this was originally, to clear out some of this, some of the Royal Navy forces running around there. But I didn't expect this. Like I said, I did not expect this. So they are around. Oops. Need to keep an eye on these. You're going back, aren't you? Yeah. You're getting low on fuel. So we've got to keep an eye on these guys. Find out where they go. Where they dock. Are they still? Is the Grand Fleet still at Gap of Flow? Because where they popped up here, I'm just wondering, did they come through there fast out submarines? That's because you're patrolling this old area, aren't you? But were they at commentary all along when they slipped along this part? Find out, hopefully. Oh, it's night time. Well, it's been night time for a while now. Pretty sure right down here. I did not tell the High Seas Fleet or the Hippers Force, the battle cruisers rather, to actually dock. They're just sailing around in the Holland Bright in the hope that something happens. Whether that hope happens or not, I don't know. But first battle squadron's there. Can't nip out and try and clash with them because the British Grand Fleet is far too close to them. Sticking together like glue. It's strange that, because the Grand Fleet is actually leading this squadron around. So what the dickens is this one for? Unknown. Going southeast. So they're heading towards Jutland. Oh, you're going northwest. Strange. All going around in circles, but I don't know what you're doing. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep an eye on it. I can't see anything happening at present. I've sent some of me Zeppelins back. That's been refueled at the moment. It take a while to refuel because I need to keep an eye on this. There are too many out at the moment anyway. In fact, I think I sent you back as well. If you can refuel, although you've got plenty of fuel at present, haven't you? Yeah. I'll be another one ready by the time I need it. I'll keep these out at the present. Keep an eye on the British, see what they're up to. A destroyer's been struck by a torpedo launched from the submarine. Anyway, that was a good opportunity to bounce back in. Yeah, the British are on their way back. Let's get rid of that. So they are going northeast. Both of these are going northeast. A bit of a gap coming between them now. I'm wondering, is the Grand Fleet going back to Scapa Flow? And this force going to Coventry? We'll find out. We got forces around here, airships all over the place, doing their stuff. Apart from you, giving you orders. We're keeping an eye on these. Find out where they're going. In the meantime, I have not docked our ships. I want you. Yeah, you can go back. There's Hippers Force there. So you're still around, and the High Seas Fleet's still around, and they got plenty of fuel. So we might rinse and repeat this without actually going back into base. We are getting very close to don't know if we can. I don't want to get stuck out. We've used up almost half. We might have to. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll leave it and see what happens. In the meantime, we'll just keep an eye on the British, see what they're doing. Is that paused? Yeah, it's paused. Oh, sorry. That's because it thought I was giving some orders. Right, so yeah, it does look as if the ground fleet are on the way back. Scupper flow. Oh, you're going back. I don't want that. If you don't give them orders, they go straight back up. Say, no, we'll go down for tea, or whatever it is they have in Germany. There you go. Yeah. Grand Fleet seems faster in these here. Now when I'll push them coming up this direction, they seem about the same speed. Might be just an illusion. I don't know, it seems rather odd that they've fallen back so far. A shame our battle cruiser's not around. I might zip in there and have a go at them and see what they are. So I want to know, what are they? Yeah, it says 32 ships, but knowing the British, they got a shed load of destroyers. At least half of them are going to be light forces. At least half. There still leaves 15 though. But what are they? It says squadron, so it's... so it could be eight capital ships. Give these new orders. I'm always going to lose them in the darkness. So that's it. I need someone to come up here. Follow the ground fleet. Oh, we've got something there, thankfully. Yeah, looks like they're going to be home pretty soon. Once they're docked, then I'll have a look, see what the fuel situation is on my ships. It's a long way to go though. We might have to go in and come back out again once we've refueled. In fact, I think that's what we will do. We should have done that earlier. We'll go back. What are you doing? No, I don't want you to go back yet. Supposed to be just cruising around. Any old place, it doesn't matter. No, we haven't do that. That's High Seas Fleet. You've got, yeah, you got over just over half, so you can actually return to base. You have got quite a bit over half though. Tempted. Oh, 21 knots. Really? You must have sustained some damage or something. Turn to base. Or the conserving fuel one or two, I'm not sure which. Yeah, there they go. Ground fleet's driving into their base, so scupper flow. And that first battle squadron's going into commentary. What's our fuel situation? We've got quite a lot of fuel left here, so you're not going back yet. We're going to keep an eye on these guys. How you managed to get out of there without me noticing, I do not know. And you're returning to base for some reason. You still got plenty of fuel. No, you don't. Right. Why don't you back up here? Just my scouting. Yeah, you can return to base. Where everybody can refuel. The submarines, you're allowed to stay out for a lot longer, aren't you? When does your mission end? September the 13th. Patrol ends on the 12th. What's the date? If it's the first, I've got plenty of time. And you? You're the same. 13th. Unlucky for some. Going back. There must be a submarine there. Yeah. 3 ships actually, 3 submarines. Oh, your mission ends a lot earlier. Oh, I didn't put you on patrol, did I? That's why you're burning up fuel. Leave these guys around here. You should be going back, you should be going back. Right, so, unfortunately, oh, right, so the Germans, the British Grand Fleet is back at Scapa Flow. So we're going to refuel and we're going to come out. It's going to be a rinse and repeat and see what happens. Keep a close eye on this area. Keep these, at least 2, well, we did that last time, 2 Zeppelins up this area. Actually, there's more than 2. You got 2. I know you. Tell a lie. You've got 1 airship. I normally strip them down to 1. Yeah, 1 each. Yeah. Normally they go out and they start off in squadrons. You have to strip them down. Yeah, there's 2 in there. That's why you were spotting so easily. There's 2 of you. Right. You're not actually in dock. No, you're not actually in dock. In the meantime, which is something I forgot to do, I want to go down south again to the Channel area. So we're going to get our pre-dreadnoughts. They are resting, so it's going to be 24 hours before they do anything. Let's bring it down here to Zeebrugge. There. No, we don't want to mine anything. We'll just have a cell. What? How fast are they? They're 22 knots. They're a destroyer squadron. Or division, should I say. I can use them as scouting forces. They're resting as well. So we can put them out as well. Use them as scouts for the pre-dreadnought fleet. Right, so that's that. Where's our... No, that's the Arms Defence Squadron, so we don't need to worry about them. Icy's fleet. They're fully recovered. They're not saying they're not saying that they're resting. Ammunition level is 99%, which is fine. Is what we want. Oh no, they're not back yet. Beg your pardon, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. They've only got 939 kilometers left fuel, which is enough to get home. The same for, yeah, the same for you as well. So none of them are actually back. They'd be another 24 hours. Just in time for the ground fleet to recover and come out again. It's going to be another day or anything happens. No, I don't want you going back, not yet. Let's keep an eye on these guys. Let's do that. One. Thank you. Try not to go too far from here. Means I've got to put a lot of orders in. Keep an eye on things. Where's the don't tell me you've buggered off already. Yeah, you have. You've got plenty of fuel. So bring you back up here. That's better. Right, so it hasn't been a complete waste of time. I'm going to rinse and repeat the operation. It's going to be a while before anything really happens. And that is how I play the game. That is how I play the game. We are not strong enough to take on the British. We need to try and trap them, which is a bloody hard thing to do. I've done it once, doesn't mean I'll be able to do it again. I'm actually looking for mine lane submarines. What are they? I've got loads of submarines down there. Most of them are actually out. Oh, yeah, that's dispersed. They're dispersed as well. All out on patrol. We look at not that. Beg your pardon. That. No, not that either. That one. We'll give it an indication of where our stuff is. Our ships. We've got quite a few over there. Oh, they're moving around. Oh, submarines. They're on patrol. Coastal submarine. Oh, right over there. Wow. I'm impressed. Yeah. So they are there. We've got some ships hanging around in the North Sea as well. They could be just going back. Oh, there's a British ship. Let's cargo ship. Oh, it's gone. Oh, we sighted it because our Zeppelin's there. That's one of ours, cargo ship. Anything coming down through the gap? No. So that's that. Cool. Keep pressing the wrong button. Go away. That's better. Okay. Right, so we're gonna have to wait again. Thanks for watching. Okay, this is some footage I had laying around of a night battle. I hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun with this. I've run it a few times, so I'm going to choose some footage, and every now and then I'll put some of it up so you can enjoy it.